and welcome to Songkla Rajapad University's MOOC course, English for Communication. Today we're looking at Unit 10, talking about places and directions. This is the third part of that unit, vocabulary. So, we're going to start by looking at a few examples of good and bad adjectives. Now, in reality, many adjectives are neither good nor bad on their own. Just as a word, it doesn't necessarily mean good or bad. It's really in the context of what they're describing. So, for example, sour milk is bad. It's spoiled and you can't drink it. Sour cream, it's meant to be sour, so it's a good thing. It's delicious. If you look at a word like tough, if you're saying steak is tough, that's bad. A tough exam could be good or bad, depending on who you are and what you want from the exam. You want it to be challenging, so you picked the best people, or did you have to take the exam and you weren't very happy about it? A tough day means it was a bad, difficult day, generally only bad. So the adjective can be good or bad. But there are some that specifically we use to mean something's good or something was bad, like good and bad. So let's take a look at some good adjectives you can use. A little angel, the good words. It's good. It's great. Great is stronger than good. So something better than good, it was great. Wonderful, fantastic, and amazing are, again, strong, positive ways of saying something was very good. You can modify these with good with very. It was very good. You wouldn't modify great, wonderful, fantastic, or amazing with very. Okay? You could use the word absolutely. Nice and lovely are kind of softer. How was the party? Oh, it was good. It was nice. It was lovely. Not nearly as good as it was fantastic. The not so good, if you want to say something was bad, well, the basic, it was bad. Much stronger words for that. It was awful. It was terrible. It was horrible. And a couple of softer ways to say something not so good. It was disappointing. Not good. Using a not with a positive. And poor would also mean bad. So you say things like, how was the service? Or it was terrible. We had to wait half an hour. How was the dessert? Oh, it was horrible. The cake was really dry. How was the concert? It was a little disappointing. Not really good. So you can use some of these to say something is good or very good and bad or very bad. As we're looking at directions, we want to pick a few example words here you can use as you make sentences to give people directions. And a little help as you put that together. If you're giving or asking for directions, it's really important to listen carefully or speak slowly if you're the one telling people. We're giving a lot of information and detail. It's easy to get confused, so make sure you speak slowly or that you listen properly and clarify what you want to hear. Try to put yourself in the person's shoes. If you're talking to someone about directions, think they're walking, so they're going this way. They're driving, oh, you can't turn right there. So I need to tell them that. If they were walking, they can just walk down. But driving, they can't. And we can do that with phrases like, as you walk down the road, you will see on your right. Make it personal to the person. Use landmarks to help. Landmarks are anything you can see on the land. It could be a big tree, it could be a 7-Eleven, a set of traffic lights, a bridge, anything like that that people can see and you can describe. After the traffic lights, turn left. So they know they're looking for traffic lights. When they see them, past after the lights, turn left. We want to use some of the prepositions to clarify the location. So once they've found it, it's on the corner opposite the bank. It's on the second floor above the flower shop, on the corner opposite the bank. So we know when we get there, we look for the corner, we look for the flower shop opposite the bank, and it's the floor above. So above the flower shop. We can add time or distance to help people understand. This is something we didn't include in the conversations that you saw so far, but it does help people if they're looking for something. Follow the road. It's a 2-minute walk from the bridge. It helps people work out how close they are. A 2-minute walk, a 10-minute drive, things like that help people prepare and feel more comfortable with the directions. If they've been walking for 5 minutes, they probably missed something. So those are a few little tips when you're giving directions. But here's some of the vocabulary you should use and symbols to help you understand them. So let's take a look at some of the vocabulary terms you can use when giving directions. Here we have a few actual directions and a few prepositions that we'll find useful. Turn right or turn left. As people are walking, we need to know right, left. If you want to send someone to a particular place, we need to give them directions to change the direction they're walking. If we want them to just keep going, we saw the phrase follow the road. We can also use go straight ahead. To help people follow instructions, go past. Go past Tesco. Go past the bank. So an object on one particular location and we keep going beyond that. Another preposition of place, next to. You can see A and B. A is next to B. You can also use the word beside. A is beside B. Opposite. The meaning of opposite is something directly across from something else, usually across a road. So it's on the other side of the street, other side of the road. Between. The object, something on either side. B is between A and C. And if you're describing that, the bank is between the post office and the police station. You need 3 objects there. Cross the street. Go from one side of the road, the street, to the other. Another thing we cross are bridges. Cross the bridge or go across the bridge. You can also say go over the bridge. Go along. Much like go straight ahead, go along is like follow the road. Go along the road, follow the road. Go through. You can see from the picture, it looks like a tunnel or a gateway. We use through for things that are on either side, kind of covering it. You go through traffic lights. You go through tunnels. Okay? And the example we already had, on the corner. Here we have a junction, a crossroads. So someone may say, at the crossroads, when you get here, at the crossroads, A is on the corner on the left. And you can see it marked there. So those are some of the words. There are lots more prepositions of place and things we can use for directions, but these will get you started. As you walk around, try using some of those. Describe things around your hometown, around your house. How do you get to a place? And it's good practice for using English in the real world. Final thing, a little vocabulary, some of the types of places you find in a town. What do we call some of the things? So here is a small map, and it's just examples of some words you can use. We have most of these here in Songkhla, where I live. A stadium, somewhere that we play sports or do some exercise. The stadium. A sports centre. If any of you play futsal or badminton, you may go to a sports centre, somewhere you have the chance to go and exercise. An ice rink. Now, we don't have one of these in Songkhla. If you wanted to go ice skating, that's what you would use. But we do have a swimming pool. So it's all very athletic and healthy in this town. We've got lots of sports facilities. A restaurant, a place that you're going to go to eat, or a cafe. Cafe Blue is next to Athena Restaurant. A school. Schools can make good landmarks for giving directions, as people often know where they are. They tend to be big buildings, and we can use them to help people find a place. Same applies to a hospital. Hospitals are generally very large. If you're sick, you go to hospital, but we can use them to help people find things. Do you know where the hospital is? The sports shop is next to the hospital. So we have lots of different types of shops. Computer shop, clothes shop, grocery store. And using the names helps people find something. You can use this little map as a practice for giving locations and directions. Coco Cafe is between the computer shop and the clothes shop. Green Restaurant is opposite Athena Restaurant. The cinema is opposite the school. The park is opposite the computer shop. The zoo is behind the park. So zoo we have in Songkhla, where you can go and see lots of different types of animals. A park, somewhere to see nature, relax and get some fresh air. Car park, where you can leave your car or park your car. So these are a few things that we can use as directions. Let's imagine someone's at the computer shop and they want to go to the school. We can say, go along the road and turn right at Green Restaurant. You'll see the school on your left opposite the cinema. So you can use this map to practice giving some directions and some of the vocabulary to describe places. If it's somewhere you eat or get drinks, it's a restaurant or perhaps a cafe. If you buy things there, a shop or a store, is it selling clothes, computers, sporting goods, household items, groceries? So build up your vocabulary and knowing the names for things around your own local town. And that way you can describe things more accurately and practice your English. Thank you very much for watching the video today. Hopefully you can use some of that vocabulary to build your English and start using it more often. Thank you for watching. Please do try the post-test to check your understanding. See you next video. Goodbye.